Come on, here. Oh, she says, oh, I'm too smart for him. Come on, good girl. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Princess. Come on, good girl. There you go. Come on, good girl. Now watch how she'll climb the steps. She's 15. Come on. Princess, here. She thinks we're going around back. Come on, good girl. Come on. See the balance on this, what I call the balance beam? There you go. Good girl. Now she just woke up. She was resting for us for the trip we're going on. And because she gets her exercise in the morning a lot of times, just by going out the backyard with her boys, the other dogs, the other Huskies, mine. Now what I do is grab her here lightly because she's pretty dominant even at her age. So she don't want to turn around. She says, oh, you're not going to put harness on me, Dad. It's just because it's not her decision, her idea, I should say. And a lot of Huskies are that way. Good girl. Notice the praise. Good girl. Again, this is an H-back harness if you're just joining me. Good multi-utility harness. Good for most activities. And this is a specially made one as it's leather. And it's got some extra attachment points because I hook it to a specialized seat. It's made for a motorcycle seat, but it also hooks to the bike seat that we kind of customized the motorcycle seat for. So this is all specially made stuff, customized. And now I'm taking off her invisible fence collar. So the invisible fence collar is a really good tool. And a lot of people on my WooFDriver Husky Overload group have asked about invisible fences or radio fences if they work with Huskies, and people were saying no, they haven't had good experiences. Well, let me tell you folks, I've had great experiences with them, and feel free to always ask me any questions you have like that because I've been doing this for about 25 years. Look at Princess. So she's smelling, she eats up here, and she's smelling some food when she's outside. If sometimes she'll be fed inside, most of the times outside she prefers to be. So she eats up here and she's smelling the food, and it's always good for their curiosity and for their motivation to let her sniff and eat and all that good stuff. Now I'm going to pull her around. Come on, good girl. Come on. Now she's still got one more collar on, which is called let me try to get it in the focus here. This is a Link AKC collar. Turn it around a little bit more. Right there. And that's a GPS Fitbit collar, for lack of a better description. So she comes down the steps again. Now we're going to take her to the truck where Jim's waiting. Jim's one of the WooFDriver pit crew. And I know I'm not giving you a good view of her. Now I'm trying to. Come on, good girl. So I'm walking her because she's not going to get in there on her own, usually. Come on, good girl. And especially these steps are a little challenging, but the harness makes it so I can help her. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. And that's the way we put her in. Now, this is interesting. I call it a princess block. I put a pillow in there because dogs, especially like Princess that are dominant, guard their territory. And when the other dogs come up here, she'll be interested in trying to tell them that it's her area. Okay, guys. And that's your wolf pack, folks. Here comes Chase, Jag, and Zorro. Very excitedly. Good boys. Come on, good boys. Come on, hike. Come on. Good boy, Zorro. Come on, Chase. Good boy, Chase. Zorro just went in. Chase went in. Good boys. Now Jag's up there. If I can catch this on video, this is the funniest. Good boy, Jag. He's marking her area. Okay. Come on, Jag. Jag, here. Come on, good boy. Try to get him to show you. Come on. He's marking all areas now. Come on, good boy. Come on. Come on. Jag. He's going the other way. Just because he's being ornery. I let him have this freedom in the yard. He knows this yard. Come on, good boy. Let him mark it. Come on. Come on, Jay. Truck. Come on. Good boy. And his steps aren't working, but he's still young enough to deal with it perfectly. And that's the Jagster. That's how we load up for a WooFDriver Adventure. Now, Princess a lot of times gets her own area in the yard because of her age. And believe it or not because the boys will mess with her, but because she'll mess with them. Good boy, Jaggy. This is Jag. He's about 9.5 years old. He's all husky. A little short for a husky, but he's a good boy. Give me a kiss. Good boy. So, I'm going to show you, just in case you didn't see before. Excuse me, Jimmy. I'm going to show you Chase and Zorro. Hi, good boy. Chase is already comfortable. Look at Princess. Now, you notice I loaded the dogs on the other side, and I put the pillow there because, as I said, on the steps, imagine the steps, this was the other side. As the dogs go up the steps, Princess can stick her snout through. I've had this happen and actually snip at the other dogs to say, hey, this is my territory. You can't get in my truck, without saying pretty please. So, hi, good boy, Chase. Chase is about 9.5 years old as well. He's actually cousins with Jag. He's bloodline cousins. So, pretty interesting. And Zorro, who's over there. Hi, Zorro. He sees someone up the street. Jag's trying to make his bed. He's digging into the seat. Now, someone's walking, and that's why you see Zorro's attention where it is. Up the street, their eyesight's amazing in the sense that they sense movement even far away. That's how they survive in the wild for hunting purposes. So even a blade of grass is considered movement from the wind, and then they use their other senses like scent to see if there is something there and explore it and all that good stuff. So we've got the 4 dogs, and we're getting ready to do a WooFDriver Adventure. Where are we going to? Any idea, Crispy?
Couple choices.
Got a couple choices. We usually make the decision. Look at Princess. I love seeing her active again at her age. Just her interest and curiosity, and the point that she's not sitting down real easily is good, because she wants to be part of this. She wants to be into it. So that's the excitement that the dog trip brings to her and the adventures we do. And I use different vehicles, so they're not sure where they're going, which is, I mean, you can usually tell it's going to be one kind of adventure or another. Who knows what they deduce in their mind. But it's kind of cool because they could be loading up for anything. Their harnesses don't go until we get there, except for Princess. So the excitement builds and the anticipation. And that's just like when we hook them up to the bike, or when before I would let them out of the truck to free range. I get them very excited usually because I want them to charge out. This is the greatest thing in the world. We're going to have fun. It's all about the dogs, the build up to it, and letting them sow their wild oats. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know I repeat a lot, and I apologize for those that have been on the WooFDriver Express before. But for those who haven't, I like to cover all bases. And even if you've been here before, sometimes I'll say something that I didn't mention last time. That's probably a good tidbit of information. So this is the WooFDriver truck, 4-wheel drive. We've got 2 vehicles that were customized. This is custom built for what I do. The dog bus that I'm taking you to is customized. And real quickly, I'll show you what I mean. So, it's not open. Let me see if the side's open. This is all divided, but all my vehicles have built-in water bowls, fans, and dog amenities to keep them comfortable so I can take them long distances, etc. Once again, I'm the WooFDriver. I hope you enjoyed being here, enjoyed talking to you. We'll catch up. I'm probably going to go pick up one of the bikes, depending what direction we go. We got a couple facilities that I actually store the bikes at, depending on which direction we're going and what bike we're going to use. Zorro's sticking his head out a little bit. Well, there he goes. Good boy, Zorro. He heard me. And I'll catch up with you from there and give you more details about our upcoming adventure today. Hopefully I can broadcast from there too. WooFDriver signing off. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks.